So I go to a ton of conferences. I really believe in personal development, leveling up, leadership, business building. But what I love about Legacy Builders is really the heart and the mission behind it. There's a lot of good information out there, but to me, it matters about really the culture, the values of an event. And Brian, just their heart for family, for making a greater impact, for building generational wealth, for having the best and most practical and tactical information. I think the combination of all those things, as well as the people that are here, make this event special. What I love about Brian is that they're not newbies in the industry. They've been around for a long time. They have great reputation, great respect. They're well connected. And word travels in this industry, and it's just incredible to see what the legacy that Nick and Brian really have built. And that's one of the reasons why I'm here, is because of who they are. Yeah, what's amazing is just in the first day of this event, I got multiple action items that I'm immediately going to apply when I get home back in my business. And because we've already built some momentum in our business, there's no doubt in my mind that the return on investment of being here and those insights are going to return 100-fold.
This is a powerful event. Especially for people that want to have a bigger impact in the world. So, I just know, you just see the genuine and authenticity of Brian, and they're really just an amazing team together. The amount of bonuses that they threw in to be able to, make the investment. So it's just one of those ridiculous offers that, you'd have to be a dumbass to not do it. So.
And all I can say is that it's just obvious from listening to them talk and from spending a little bit of time with them that they're just both great guys, men of integrity, men of faith, and family men, all the things that I value, and honestly, all the things that I would look for in a mentor and somebody I want to work with. Guys, you leave here with so many nuggets and an action plan that you can implement to start driving your business to the next level. These guys are the guys that take me to that next level. It's just been excellent. I've had the opportunity to meet some great people this weekend, people that I'm sure will be connections that I'll have for years to come. And you never know, who might be that connection to push you over the top in your business. So
I would definitely say that from the very beginning, the program was packed with information that was helpful. I don't think there's been any fluff in the program. Everything I've heard has been either inspirational or technically useful in the business setting. Today, one of the things that I took away was the fact that everybody is given a gift. And you might not think very much about your gift, and you might sort of try to minimalize it, but if you don't use your gift, nobody else may ever have that gift exactly the same way you do. And so the world just loses out because you chose not to take action. I have no question about their integrity and their ability to carry out what they actually say they're going to do. And if you really invest yourself and take the time to get involved with what they're talking about, your life will never be the same never be the same as it was before. Yes, I would definitely recommend that people come, and I plan to recommend it to a lot more people.
I feel like I found my home, and I really love what I've seen so far and the success stories that it's been created. And I want to be one of the success stories, and I want to build my legacy, so I'm really excited to be here.
For me, I think the aha moment was really realizing you can't do this on your own. You really need a team behind you, and you want to work with people that actually can propel you to that next level. You could do it by yourself, but it's going to take, something that takes them 3 months could take you 5 years to accomplish the same thing. So for me, that was the aha moment, and it's willing to invest the money to work with them or work with a mentor to propel you to that next level. I got to add to that, because what we also look for is we look for couples to model.
Yes.
And we love the fact that both of them have their wives in the business.
I am really grateful for the opportunity to be here, for the authenticity, for the speakers, for the messages that you've been sharing. And it's not just a lot of hype, it's a lot of implementation and a lot of a lot of building relationships, building ideas, just building everything that you're imagining. And I think that that's been just so important. And I know we don't have a personal relationship yet, but I know we will. And I'm really grateful for what you've offered all of us. Thank you. You need to come to this to understand how to do things from people who have done it before. I mean, that's easy, obvious. You need to come because people here care about your business and your success. And it's not just the people on the stage, but the people around you, the people at your tables, the people that you network with. They care about you succeeding, and they want to help you in whatever way they can. Come to this because you want to feel connected to the right group of people. Come to this because you are tired of being pulled here and pulled there and told you need to put on this mask for this life and this mask for this life. And you don't want to do that anymore. Come to this so you can finally live your true self and be the light that you're meant to be for this world.
Well, when I walked in, I wasn't really clear about what I was looking at and looking for, and now I've got that clarity now. And just hearing other people, the networking and talking with other people and actually talking to my bride here actually helps bring some of that clarity and certainty to what we need to be doing.
It's a nice change in life to actually meet people that do have integrity, and especially in business.
Well, I think there's nothing, integrity is one of my core values. So I align with Brian in that, and their hearts for me, they just embody heart-centered leaders. And they really do truly care about your success and your results in a way that you just have no idea how much they believe in you. They truly do believe in your full success. And so really, like, when they invest in you, it's only you and your way.
So I came here really with open expectations, knowing that I'd get something, but not exactly knowing what it was. But I'm leaving here with some solid game plans, and more than anything, the masterminding was ridiculous. Every lunch table I sat at, every dinner table I sat at, every break that I met people at, I left that interaction, went back to my seat with at least 2 or 3 game-changing business ideas. And that's just from people who love to give. And so we were all able to give each other that same love.
The energy, the environment, if you've never done any event like this, or if you have, you will walk into the room on the first day and you will instantly get chills. Yes. It is, I'm telling you, you cannot put into words.
Adrenaline boost for sure. Just get here, your mind is going to be comprehending things that your capacity will just start to open up, and you'll have new understandings on where you need to go. So just get here so you can figure out where you have to go in life.
Even if I was a very hesitant, scarcity mentality person, they have opened my eyes to the possibilities, and I can do anything.
That's right, you can, and you will.
I will. Watch me.
All right, so biggest takeaways are one, just really making sure that I can communicate my story and vision more clearly. Number 2 is now incorporating a higher ticket item inside of our sales process, and then I would also say some of the JV partnerships and strategic alliance friendships that I've already created just from this event. I would guess to say, because just from some of the people who I've already connected with, there'll be some 6-figure deals done just with the people I've met at this event. So I'm super excited about that as well.
And then really more importantly is, like the idea of the mastermind, and just the way that Nick and Brian create an environment where everybody is really collaborating, and they really encourage that. They don't, they're not in competition. They don't look at everybody as competition. To them, they're just being of service and giving so much, and they want everybody else to kind of have that opportunity to network and support each other, encourage each other, work together, what have you. So that's probably one of the biggest things that I really got out of this event as far as that goes. So something like this, it provides so much value that if you put some of these things, into action in your life from day one, you walk out of here, and instead of like just letting it all go and forgetting about things, if you put it into action, and the sky is a limit. I mean, it's whatever ceiling that you put on it. you can just go as high as you want to. And from this kind of event, they give you a lot of the tools and the support structure, especially if you join like the Legacy Builders, which I've joined. When you do that and you have all the support, you can do anything. It's basically guaranteed. I mean, they've helped so many people, have such an impact out in the world, and that's what I'm here for, is to make an impact. The money is going to be a byproduct, but it's to make an impact out in the world.
If you want to have a step-by-step guide, real action steps, not just fluff, not just you rah-rah, go start a business, figure out how to do it. If you really want to know the steps that it takes to scale on the level that Brian have done, you need to be here. Some other events aren't going to give you those actual tangible steps that you can take and ways to accomplish that. So that's what this event did for me, and I haven't been to an event that's done that yet. And then surrounding yourself with like-minded people, that everyone knows about. The 5 people closest to you is kind of what the culmination of your life and your income is going to be. So I just find that I need to immerse myself in people that are like-minded like me to keep me on track and to keep me motivated and to keep me focused on my goals and what I want to achieve. And if I don't surround myself with people like that on a regular basis, it's very easy to slip back into your old life. And I don't want to go back to my old life. I'm ready to just keep going forward. And this event's what did that for me. So you got to come. I'll be back. Yeah, sign up.
How Legacy Builders is different and even better than any of the events I attended in the past is basically, one, it's the people. It's flat out. And Brian, not only do they have pure hearts and that they actually care about you, but they are also knowledgeable and also one of the best in their field. Also, they literally want you to become successful. Like, it's one thing to say it, it's another thing to walk people step by step. All the troubles and trials that you go through, that you have that person to walk right next to you the whole time. And when you're down, they'll give you a hand. And when you're up, too far up, they'll bring you down like, no, level, let's concentrate, let's look at facts. Let's help you to not only grow your business, but also the businesses shouldn't be about you. That was like the biggest thing. The business is not about you. It's about how are you going to help people impact and people in the generations to come and leave that legacy. That's the missing part that others aren't talking about. They're talking about how much money you can make and do this and 10X and all that kind of stuff. That's great. But then what are you doing for your family? What are you doing for the children, the children's children, and so on and so forth? And since they concentrate on that, that makes the picture so much bigger and so much brighter, and just so much more passion comes out when I hear them talk about legacy. It's so incredible that not only the offer that they got me this, like, I got to do this, I got to be here, but just the fact of being able to say that they care so much that they want to over-deliver. And I have adopted that practice to my business. I want to over-deliver. I want the people to say, like, there's no way you should be charging this price for all the value you're adding to me. And that's because of the mindset that Brian have. I have adopted it myself, and it works magnificently.
Had to be here. I had to be at this event to see what was going on. I think it's a really interesting thing that these guys are championing their families at a time and a place where people don't really do that anymore. And they're not just championing their own goals or their own ideals or even their own brand. They're really championing the people around them and using their gifts, capitalizing on their gifts to help other people. That is incredible. And I've met so many people here today and yesterday who have been touched by their lives and who have been changed by their coaching. And to hear that, that's gold. Like, that's integrity right there. So they're doing what they preach. I think the biggest takeaway is that in order to serve other people well, you have to have other people around you who are encouraging and lifting you up and helping you to clarify your vision and clarify the steps forward and hold you accountable to that. It's such a beautiful thing to know, like, hey, people want to do that. Like, wow, there are people who really want to do that. That's amazing. That's what I need. And that's what I've been looking for without even knowing it. So I'm just very grateful for that.